So now, if anybody is watching us on LinkedIn, they don't actually see us, but they might hear us.
Yes.
The invisible live stream. Thanks for tuning in if you're there. So Monique and Gabe, thanks so much for joining me today. Got any announcements or any fun stuff to let us know before we try to dive into the show and tell portion?
I'm gonna let ladies go first, as
No,
women will always do.
I just welcome everyone, and you're always with the innovative ideas, and I love it. So let's see. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, thanks for helping me test this out. I know it's a strange concept, but I think that we might have some fun with it. And if nothing else, we'll probably learn something, So
absolutely.
And Gabe, speaking of trying new things, last night, Gabe on his Unfiltered live stream, instead of having a guest, he had a toll-free number.
Yes.
And people were calling in live.
Yes.
I tried to call in, but most of the times it got sent straight to voicemail. And then,
well, I know. Cool. Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, first of all, I need to set up a voicemail. So when people do call, I'll be like, hey, this is what's happening. But it was a fun concept to try. And plus we did our new segment last night, which was also new. I mean, just literally within hours, we just put everything together, and we signed a 2-year agreement with the Weird News Network. So that is our announcement. That we're pretty excited to see what they bring to the table, not just for the show, but then for our viewer audience. So that'll be every Friday. That'll be every Friday segment. So Friday nights will be strictly for the audience. Well, every night's supposed to be for the audience, but this one will be directly for everybody to come along. So yes, it will. Hopefully it'll be fun and enjoyable, and everybody get to be a part of it. And at some point, we'll take Andrew's phone call on the live stream. I don't know when, but at some point we will.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that made it tricky for me is that I was still at work. And when I'm inside work, like, I tried calling towards the end of your show because I usually finish at like 5:30 Pacific time. So, like, I was done working, but I was still at work. And my cell phone doesn't actually work very well inside the building. So I had to go outside to try to get reception on my phone. But then it's like, I'm still trying to watch your live stream on my laptop. And it's like, does the Wi-Fi work when I go to the rooftop patio? I'm not sure. But I'll try again next Friday.
Absolutely. Next Friday, we'll have a go again. And you guys, if you have not tuned in, please do. It is the Unfiltered Show Live. I do it Monday through Friday. Same time every single night, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. That is 5:15 Pacific. So you want to come hang out, meet some really cool people, have a fun time, you're more than welcome to join along. So there you go.
And nice on the swag, gang.
Yeah.
On the what? Swag?
Swag.
Swag.
From Dana Fellows, right?
Yes. So from the wonderful, from the wonderful folks at the Inky Black Design Team, we now have our own merch store. So we're leveling up, man. That's the whole point behind doing all this, is to level up and just hang out. That's the fun part about what this is. It's just being a part of this cool community and all the interesting people that follow along and make it enjoyable every single night that I get to do this. So that's hopefully what I get to do as a creator, is just to do that. And it's taken a while to figure out the right sort of mix of everything, but I think it's getting there.
So Gabe, I don't know if you saw this, but while you were talking, I reformatted the screen image that's going out to LinkedIn and started putting up some of the comments, because we got people. I don't think they're watching on my channel, but they might be watching through the stream to your channel or Monique's channel. We got
nice.
Yeah, no,
it's cool. I
mean, that's the good thing about us pairing our streams and making
yes.
Hey, Ben. Sorry, Ben, we're not quite ready for you yet, but thanks for coming.
Yeah, you can pull in the comments, or if you don't want to have to monitor them,
yeah, I could set them up to just appear on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you could just use the chat overlay, and
I might do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, especially once we go into show and tell mode.
Yeah, especially since we're just, I mean, people aren't watching anyway because it's invisible.
Right. Well, I mean, the people that are here, look, right now with us, I'm just going to give some shout outs to the people that joined us on Toucan.
Yes.
So Ben,
yes.
Purdy, Heather, Jackie, Sarika, and Vincent. So
yes.
Thank you all for being here. And anyone else, if you're just listening on LinkedIn, my question is why?
Nice.
I mean,
why?
There could be a good answer. You might be on a device that doesn't support the Chrome browser. Although actually other browsers work too. Like if you're on an iPhone or an iPad, you can scan that QR code and join us through Safari. That works too.
It does work.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit better on a computer, but if you're on a mobile device like an iPad or a phone, give it a shot anyway. Because actually, Ben, are you on a computer or on your phone? Yeah. Okay. Ben's on a computer.
Computer.
Yeah. So okay, just so y'all know, we can hear you in Toucan, Ben.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes. You're good.
But people on LinkedIn don't hear you, and even other people in Toucan right now don't hear you, Ben, because they're not in the same circle. Well, Heather might, because she's in the circle with us, in the backstage circle. So anyway, yeah, Gabe, that was fun last night. It's always cool to try out new stuff. You know, maybe at some point, if we do another Invisible live stream, we could try to incorporate the call-in feature too.
Yeah.
Or maybe Gabe can do some AS.
Yes. We possibly that's another thing. I mean, I could read some more weird news if you want some weird news.
Luke Matthews is here. He said,
so here's some
not
weird
really
news.
sure what that means, but thanks for your Luke. We appreciate it.
There you go. KFC unveiled a nail polish line of edible nail polish. So ladies, as they love to use the tagline, it's finger looking good. You might want to invest in buying. It serves dual purposes because then your nails will look great, and if you're ever hungry, lick your fingernails. I mean, it's it's either that or it's either that or get a Snickers or something. But other than that, I mean, again, I love it when you have a product like that has a dual purpose. So, I mean, it's like if I don't know, if they invented I want to say it. My mind's in a bad place right now.
Yeah, let's not say all the same words that we heard on your live stream last night. I'm trying to keep this one a little bit more.
Yes.
Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. That's the good term.
I'm going PG-13 here. PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13.
So somebody's friend Stuart said, "Hello, my friends."
Hey, Stuart. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, Gabe, I took your suggestion. I put any new incoming messages, whether it's on my channel or yours or Monique's, they'll appear on the LinkedIn live stream screen. But also, we might have some people that are, oh, hey, Heather, nice to see your picture. That's cool. We got a couple people saying hi in the
chat.
The chat within Toucan. And then Monique, you're kind of keeping an eye on that, right?
Dusty. Yeah.
Awesome. So since part of the idea today was doing a show and tell type thing, I know Ben is here for that. And he's got some cool things to show us in terms of images generated by artificial intelligence. Some people call it AI art. Some people say it's not art because it was created by a computer or an algorithm. But either way, I've seen it, and it generates some pretty cool images. So in a little bit, I'm going to invite Ben to come up into presenter mode here within Toucan. If you're listening on LinkedIn, you're not going to see him, and you're not going to hear him either. But you will hear me, Monique, and Gabe reacting to the stuff he shows us.
Yes.
So again,
describing, right?
I encourage you, if you're curious to see the cool images that Ben has created recently, try to hop on into Toucan and join us over here. Either type in that URL or scan the QR code. I'll copy and paste the link into the chat of this live stream to make it a little bit easier.
Ben just said, I have a theory called theory of AI adoption and legitimacy.
I would love to hear about that. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's pull that back. Let's unpack that.
Yeah, that does sound cool, Ben. All right, what's going on here?
Speaking of show and tell images, I'm going to do something for you guys here. So just of the story that I mentioned, pretty much with the click of my camera, I will go into my device settings. Here we go. You're going to see the pictures and the images.
Holy crap. Gabe, we're actually sending out. Oh, shit. I did something wrong here. I thought it. You know what's so funny? Wait, why did that? No. It's weird. Like, I thought I was sending out the image of the default image for the event. And yet somehow that part turned off. And then it started showing my camera and your camera.
Oh, that's okay.
It does show your camera.
Okay, now it's back to the setup I intended.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what happened there. It's like my computer just decided to stop sharing my screen for a little bit.
So if you can see here, there you go. That is, those are the images that they do with that they talk about.
Gabe, are you using Ecamm to do that?
Yes.
You know, if you want, you can also just share your screen as a separate thing. But this is cool too.
Well, this is go through my camera, so this is I can literally just turn it on and off without having to go and change or use share screens.
Yeah.
So like
that's cool. I just put you in rectangle mode inside of Toucan to make it.
So if I turn it off, there it goes. It's gone.
Nice.
I can still see your camera, both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
How much of a delay? No. It must be a delay because I switched it back.
It is a delay. Okay, now it's good. It's all good. We're good.
I'm always ready to go on cam, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, me too. Good thing I got all my clothes on. I got my headphones look really janky, but
yes,
whatever.
It's all right.
Anything for science and engineering, right? Or
yes, it is.
Experimentation and learning.
It is. Love it. So yes.
Gabe chuckle. We all love it too, Jack.
Yeah, puts a smile on my face just to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and that's cool. This is cool. But you know, again, this is the fun part of doing experimentation. So when you ask me to come experiment, I will not hesitate to come and do that. Because that's how you discover fun things. I mean, we discovered this by accident, didn't we?
Yeah, it was last Friday. We were trying to do the Wordle Nerds party, and then at some point the video stopped transmitting, but the audio kept going.
Just kept going. So we said, let's run with it. You said you were like, hey, let's do it again. Let's run with it. And I was like,
let's do it intentionally this time.
Yes, absolutely. So that's where, like, if you get FOMO and want to see like the video part of it, if you're a visual person, jump over to Toucan. If not, you can just hear the audio version of what we're doing here on all 7-8 channels that we're streaming on. So there you go.
Exactly. But the other thing though is that if people are camera shy, but they still want to be able to talk to other people, you can come into Toucan right now and just turn your camera off. You'll still be able to see the other people and talk to them, and they can hear you. You know, so it would be like an audio room, but with more independent control compared to a LinkedIn audio event. Because when you come to a LinkedIn audio event, you can only go on stage if a moderator brings you up. And if you're not on stage, no one else can hear you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you come to Toucan right now, even if we don't let you up on stage to be in presenter mode, you can still float around the event, join different meeting spots, or create a one-on-one conversation circle with another attendee, you know, and have a private conversation or a small group conversation. I already set up a few meeting spots in here related to the show and tell theme. I got, we created a show me art, show me pets, show me plants, show me snacks, and show me toys. I think later Monique might be showing us the grocery gang, which I'm really looking forward to because I've heard of them and I don't think I've ever seen them before. So if you're already in Toucan right now, Gabe, that's a cool camera effect. If you're already in Toucan right now, you can just join any of the existing meeting spots, including the one that we are in, the Backstage Pass one. You're welcome to join us, or try clicking on another person and joining them for a one-on-one chat. It's pretty fun. It's a lot more flexibility than a LinkedIn audio event. So that's kind of why I wanted to try this setup. Because I don't like the idea of an event where the main point is the presenter and everyone's supposed to just be listening to that one person or those two people. I like the idea of building community, which means even the attendees, even the members of the audience can interact with each other and talk to each other. So this makes that possible. So,
absolutely. It's the cool part of experimentation.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So actually, Heather, since you're in the circle with us, and I'll be able to hear you even if you don't go into presenter mode, I'm just curious, was there anything that you wanted to show us today? Of course, I'll only hear you if you unmute yourself, but you don't need to turn your camera on. You could just unmute your mic if you want to talk.
Or type in the chat.
That's also, yeah. Hey, and Birdie, also, Birdie, I think Birdie might be showing us some dolls that she's made. Birdie, did you want to show us some dolls?
Yeah, I can show them.
That would be really cool. So far, I think there's two people here that wanted to do part of the show and tell. Birdie has some dolls that she made. Ben does the AI image generation. And I think Ben might be away from his computer right now since his camera's off. But Birdie, if you wanted to go into presenter mode right now, like I said before, you will not be visible or audible on LinkedIn or any of the other platforms that we're streaming to, but you would be visible and audible within Toucan. And we're not recording anything in Toucan. So it's just like whoever's here right now gets to see it and enjoy it. And if not, they missed out.
The ones.
Pretty much. Yeah. We're trying to encourage live participation over, watching the replay or whatnot. So if
do I just click on present?
Yeah, please. Yeah, click on present.
Please do.
Start presenting.
Nice.
Hey, Birdie.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
So.
Whoops. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's good. I think it highlights her, and then we can see what she's presenting.
Yeah, it's just funny that it's I don't know why for me it looks like the rectangle is vertical, but the image is horizontal. So anyway, it's fine. It's coming through square.
It's because if it comes through a camera, like on the phone, everything, the settings are going to be instantly 4:3, so it sets it into like a portrait mode.
Okay, interesting. But nice to see you, Birdie. Yeah, cool. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Birdie.
Hi. Okay, so these are the dolls that I'm going to show you guys.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of them, and some of my friends are begging to have them. But
do you sell them or just give them to people?
I have friends who really forced me to sell them my dolls. But for this particular set, I made it for myself.
Okay. So you're not going to sell them or give them?
Oh, no. It's my collection.
Wow. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
Super
cool.
Wow.
How do you make?
So I sew them.
Is it all by hand or do you use a sewing machine for part of it?
By hand.
Wow.
By hand? Wow, amazing.
Yeah. So it's from one t-shirt. I cut the t-shirt and I just bought some fiber film. Yeah, I think that's how they call it. And
hey, Birdie, sorry to interrupt real quick, but I just want to tell you something because it contradicts what I thought to be true. I didn't think that your audio would go out to LinkedIn, but I feel like I'm hearing it through Restream, maybe because one of my co-hosts has a microphone that's picking up the sound from Toucan. So if you're okay with that, then please proceed. But I just didn't want you to think that your voice is not going to LinkedIn when it actually is.
I'm going to mute my mic just to make sure.
Okay. Okay. Do they have names? Like individual names? Okay. Wow, they're so cute. Okay.
Always make them out of t-shirts?
Okay.
Can I find thing? Oh,
Wow.
he said
Do you think you ever
she
might
loves
show
them.
them on LinkedIn? Okay. So, but how about with this new series? Would you think you might show them later when they're finished? Or is it more a personal project? They look great. I love them. Thank you for sharing that.
I love them too. I would love to have one if you could ship over to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know which one I would love, Birdie? The one that Lilo has.
Who's that?
Lilo.
Oh, yeah, Lilo and Stitch.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Wow, that's cool. You should, I mean, do you ever work on commission? Like that you would, if somebody requests a certain type of doll and you would create one specifically for them, or, yeah? Nice. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, I guess this is more of a passion project for you right now. It's not your main line of work, but you just really enjoy it. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fun to make stuff.
Yeah, it is good to de-stress. You know, it's a good hobby actually. I love things. I actually sew my first daughter's when she was born. It took me like a whole week, but when it's finalized, it's super creative. I love it.
What? You made a doll that was the same size as your baby? Wow, that's awesome. I think it's creative. I like it.
I think it's super creative.
There you go. Probably, maybe they mean crazy in a good way. Like crazy and original and unique.
Crazy and unique, you know? Like, give me the weirdos. I like them.
Yes. You're the type of audience we want for the Weird News Network. We love it. We love to see we love unique. I don't like to call it weird so much as people who are just unique.
Yeah.
You know, they do something that is passionate to them, and you like what you do, Birdie. You're not you're not exploiting it. You're not doing it for profit. You're doing it out of a love of wanting to do something different, and that's what it's all about. I do mine on a public forum, but that doesn't mean everybody has to. And that doesn't mean it has to be shared, and you don't have to monetize it. You don't have to do all these things. You just get to be you. And that's the awesome part. It's like people who just write for themselves. Sometimes you don't have to share all of that. You don't have to put all that out into the world. Just because you create does not mean you have to create for the masses. You
That's
only
true.
have to create for yourself. And that's all that really matters. And I love that you do that. It's awesome.
Birdie, what's your cat's name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eros. Yes.
Your cat's name is Eros?
Yes.
Nice.
Spartacus.
I need a cat. I need a cat named Spider Puss in my life, or I need to have at least an update. I needed to have an update. Oh,
Dave
What is the name
Grohl?
of
I mean, like from the Foo Fighters? Dave Grohl.
oh,
She's a girl because she's a cat who always the sound? It's like
Growl. Oh, like purring.
Yeah.
Like.
Dave growl.
Right. She's a Foo Fighter. Got to give it up for her. She's
That's
a
awesome.
Foo Fighter. You got to give it up for her. So that's my favorite cat name ever. Dave Grohl. What did you name your cat? Or like, just imagine the
Growl.
conversations you must have, Birdie, where you're like, I'm going home to Dave Grohl tonight. Okay. And they're like, what? Yeah, Dave Grohl is at my house. It is at my house right
She's like
now.
dying laughing over there.
You know,
contain herself.
gosh, I could not wait to have a cat named Dave Grohl. I'd be like, oh my God, you don't know. I mean, I would write a book, My Life with Dave Grohl, and be like, what what you do together. You know, Dave
Yeah.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Growl, yeah.
That's
Birdie
awesome.
can do a doll out of cat for you named Dave Growl. Okay.
Well, it would be prominent and center, as you see my doll collection back there. That would be like right there. Like all my dolls have a job, right? People don't know that. One of them has the camera. One has a audio headset on. The other one is holding the advertisement, and then I have the fourth one that I got to find a job for. So he might be our lighting guy. So we'll sign him something. But yeah, you come live with me. If you're a doll, you have work. So that's my team. I always keep that in mind.
Nice.
You're saying the doll that Birdie makes for you can come live at your place?
Yeah, I will live with Dave Grohl. Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely. When people ask what I do at night, I get to go home and sleep with Dave Grohl.
Nice.
And I'll be like, oh my God, it is amazing. Did not know that, but that's where that's exactly how we would, I would present it to everybody who wants to ask.
Probably
Like it.
you should write a journal.
Oh, yeah.
My life with Dave.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would have to, that might be a segment on the show every night. Like, what did
Yeah, it would be awesome.
me and Dave Grohl ate
like
chicken last night?
Or you know what you could do? Gabe, like there's this there was a school that they had this doll they had to take home and kind of like take photos of the like me and Dave Grohl, like taking the tree and Dave Grohl kind of like eating sushi.
Right. Heck yes. That would be.
Hey guys,
amazing.
should we wait? Did you say sushi, Monique?
Sushi. She did say sushi.
What if we ask Ben to create some AI imagery based on Dave Grohl and sushi?
And sushi.
Wow.
Perfect. That's the assignment.
Is that a good segue or what?
Yes.
Ben, you want to go into presenter mode?
Yes. Come on up here, Ben. Folks, we are about to be joined by the fail guy himself, Mr. Yes, we hear you. We hear
people
you.
in Toucan will hear you, but not people on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Nah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Message.
All right.
Hey. LinkedIn. It's Ben.
There you go. Nice.
Now, do you want to?
you can also type in the chat if you want. Go to my profile. You can type in the chat on LinkedIn if you want. Okay, no problem.
I'm so sorry. I just.
Oh, it's right because.
Hey Ben, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, Monique.
I won the snack selfie challenge. Like nothing against you.
Right, that's why Monique. That's why I put this guy over here. Was
yeah.
So we remember to mention Monique. Yeah. Let's do that. And actually, Ben, do you want to? So now that you're in presenter mode, if you hit the share screen button, you could like maybe share us the tab where you have Discord open. Oh shit! There you go.
Wow.
Good timing.
Great.
Amazing.
Wow, did you just do that in what? How many seconds?
There you go.
What?
Oh wow.
Wow. I wish people could see this.
Okay, what about Dave Grohl sushi doll or Dave Grohl sushi cat doll? Wow. Yo, this is weird.
Oh,
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I love the fourth.
Wait, but why?
I love the fourth one.
But the funny thing about V4, look, it spelled his last name wrong. Like, what's up with that? Is it Groyle? Oh, interesting. So without the quotes, it gets creative on the spelling? Does that one say Dave Grohe? Oh, like sushi, Grohl plus sushi?
I wish I could see more sushi, Dave.
Yeah, Grohe. So it's like Grohl plus sushi
Grohe.
mashup.
Yeah.
Grohe. Dave Grohe.
I wish I could see more sushi.
All the amazing things, look, all the amazing things we could probably do with AI, and this is what we're doing.
That could be another segment
Oh.
of your show, you know, like you get kind of like the weird jokes and of, you know, AI and art.
Yes.
Boom.
Huh. And Birdie played a part in that too. We gotta remember where this conversation started.
Yeah. Well, that's the wonderful thing is now you've created a whole genre. So if there's ever a genre that now starts seeing Dave Grohl sushi.
Look at the first one.
There you go.
Dave Grohl eating sushi.
How about
by his side? Hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic. Oh, so at the same time we're also seeing the work generated from other people's requests because it's like there's multiple people in that Discord. Interesting. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It seems like sometimes the first images are kind of blurry and then later it creates something a little more focused or clear. Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like a cook, if he uses a microwave for like a step of the thing, you know, especially if you're sitting in a restaurant and you get the food, you don't know how it's made, which pieces are done with systems from a robot, again, you know, from computer with a cooking thing.
Yeah.
Kind of same thing. We'll eventually go, okay, well, was this AI assisted? Was this fully AI? But it'll
Ben, can you make that last fours? That
is hilarious.
Make it bigger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the set. Yeah.
Well, I love the one where where he's got his tongue out. Yeah. I think
I love the one with that he has the
like
okay,
he's becoming a cat.
I need that in my life.
Can you amplify that? Can you like?
I need that in my life because that needs to be my LinkedIn profile pic now.
I need that.
So, Ben, I got a question. What the thing on the top line right after your name, Failure Guy, there's a percentage that keeps climbing. And what does that mean? Yeah, like it was 72. Oh. Okay. What? Oh man. Wow.
That's hilarious.
That one. Yes.
Kind
The
of.
one
Yes,
with the
I mean,
the
it's a little
fourth one.
twisted, but
Okay. Here's the fun things you can start doing now, Andrew. Like, so on the live stream, just sharing the one photo.
Well, the thing is though, right now I have Toucan and Restream Studio on 2 separate computers
Right.
because I wanted to make sure I didn't get any feedback or echo.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, okay. I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
So, but I mean that could be cool potentially in the future. I'd want to do some further testing to ensure proper audio isolation.
Mm-hmm.
But really, as I said in the outset, the main point here is to encourage people to join us on Toucan so that we can interact with each other, see each other, talk to each other. If somebody's watching on LinkedIn, like that's cool. They're not going to get the full experience. So,
Hey, Gabe, did you share the link to Toucan with your community? Because I just shared. I saw the stream. It didn't share the Toucan. I just did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think both of you just put it in the chats on your respective profiles.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saw Monique did, and
because this is
Gabe did.
hilarious. I mean, I wish more people could see
Well,
Well,
Hey, Ben,
we got Benita
seriously,
here who's watching.
turn this in, okay? Please. Yeah.
What's gallery? A LinkedIn feature?
In a gallery format.
Oh, you're saying like the type of post you can make? Okay, I don't think I have that yet either. Also, like I've heard people talking
but
about
I don't use it.
You do? Yeah, that was the other
Yes.
thing I was about to say. Like,
I can't pin.
I haven't. I
You
see
can't-
other people talking about it, but I don't know how to do it.
I can do it.
You can, Ben?
Can
Yep.
you show us that, Gabe or
Yeah.
Ben? Can one of you open up
Oh, I
LinkedIn
think-
and show us what that looks like?
Yeah. So
The number of followers you have, and then they kind of like prioritize content.
Yo, wait, go back, Ben. One of the images, it looks like the cat was on the plate. Like the cat is the sushi. No, that's kind of messed up. That's definitely not what I had in mind, but
So you know what? I'll bring it into my iPhone so you guys can see me. Yeah. He's going to do it on mobile. I mean, he's going to do it on his computer. I'll show you how to do it on mobile.
Okay.
So I'm bringing in my camera inside of eCam.
Okay, so I just did a thing here for people who are in Toucan. I just want to point out a feature. Right now, Gabe's window might be the largest one that you see, but if you'd rather see what Ben is showing us, you can click on the window that has the sharp corners. That's Ben sharing his screen, and that'll bring that one larger and into the middle of the view. And then if you click on, yeah. So like right now, each of us within Toucan can have a slightly different view. You can also, there's buttons across in the top right-hand corner. You can click on everyone or me or presenter, and that'll shift your view around. But even if you have presenter mode selected, which is the default, you can choose to click on Gabe's video stream, or you can click on the rectangle that Ben is sharing of his LinkedIn, and that'll decide what you see as the largest image.
Yes. So in here, in mine, let me take this border off here. All right. Here you go, folks. You're watching this live. So when I click on the stream here, you see the stream has now pulled up. If I scroll down here.
Oh, but Gabe, that's coming off your phone?
Yes, this is coming
Awesome.
off my iPhone. So
You know it's like covering your face. I don't know if you care about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So then like if you see there, I am scrolled down to where the Toucan link is. If I click it there, now it allows me to say pin comment. Click it. Boom. Your comment is now pinned. So when people come into the stream,
it'll be the top thing they see.
It'll be the top thing they see.
Will they continue to see it if they scroll through the other comments? It'll just stay
at the
visible?
top. It'll stay visible at the top because it's pinned.
That's interesting. I want to go to your profile right now and see what that's like. Because I'm watching on my profile, but Only 2 other people are. I got 3 viewers on my phone. And that's fine.
That's fine. That's all we need. We don't need to. This is an experiment, folks.
No,
So
okay.
this is what I love
now
about.
I'm curious to see how many people are on your stream right now.
So
Gabe.
this is what I love about Ecamm is that you can do these sort of things inside of my camera. I don't have to go and bring external source. I just bring it in through Ecamm, and you guys are seeing what I see here, and that's the cool part about their virtual cam. I can turn it off, turn it on. I mean, it's an all-inclusive streaming tool that just allows you to do whatever you want without having to. And the great part about it is it doesn't tax your system as much as like what I've noticed is using in OBS. So like you see it there round. I'm going to change my format though. I don't like the round thing while on my own camera. So I'll go back out to wide.
Wait, sorry, Gabe, I have a question. Did you unpin that comment?
There it goes.
Or is it still pinned?
It should still be pinned.
Okay. So maybe because I don't have the ability to pin comments, maybe my view of LinkedIn also doesn't show me pinned comments.
Oh,
because I'm watching the live stream on
Really?
your
That's
profile right
interesting.
now. I don't see any comment that seems to be pinned.
and
even if I scroll up to the top of the comments, well, it was my first time going to Gabe's profile today, so I
see because when it asks like whenever I want to place another pinned comment there, it'll say, "Do I want to replace the one I just did?"
Oh.
And apparently so, but I'm going to tell you what, folks, it's LinkedIn, so it may or may not work.
Yeah, you know what I think it is? I think it's kind of like when they rolled out the laughing emoji. If you didn't have the ability to do it, you also didn't have the ability to see it.
LinkedIn,
I think it's
audio too. I mean, not everyone had the access to the feature. Yeah, because when I did the Panda Wisdom LinkedIn audio with Will and Talia, I was able to do it. Because
to host it, but you could still join it, right?
Host it. No, not host it. Now I can.
Yeah. But here I'm talking about like the fact if you can't host something or do something, you also can't see it. You know, like
interesting.
Like I couldn't see the laughing emoji until I had the ability to create the laughing emoji. And right now I don't think I can see. Yeah, I've never seen a pinned comment, and I've been on LinkedIn every day for the last couple weeks. Yeah, no, I believe you. I'm just saying, I think it's like the laughing emoji where if I can't do it, I also can't see it. Yeah. So what's this GIF you're showing us? Is like a confetti bomb? Oh, okay. It has to be a first level comment, not a reply to a comment. But it has to be a first level comment, not a reply to a comment. Yeah. Interesting. No, that's a useful feature. I would like to have that, especially when you make a post about an event and you want people to find the link to the event because it's like an external link.
That's exactly how you would use it. Is like whenever you create the event, you do it preset. Go ahead, you've been. Yep.
Oh, you can do that to help other people out. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so
Reimagine.
Oh wow. Birdie, what do you think of that? I don't know if you still have your mic on, Birdie. I know your camera's off, but if your mic is on, I'm curious what you think of.
That looks great.
Yeah,
the one with the whiskers.
Right?
Yeah, it's
that one. Yeah. The one on the left. I like the one on the left.
On the left. Yeah, me too. With the cat kind of like peeking in on the photo.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
All right. So one thing I want to ask is if there are any other attendees that are on Toucan right now that have something they'd like to show to the group, because I know Heather's here, Jackie's here. I don't think Jackie wanted to show anything. Oh, Benita. Hey,
Benita Lee.
Benita Lee's here. Thank you.
Yes.
You're definitely welcome to join us in the backstage circle if you want. That way we can see you and hear you on Toucan. You will not be visible on LinkedIn, but we'd be able to see you here in Toucan if you come into the same circle where we are, the backstage pass meeting spot.
Nothing to show now, but I appreciate it. And then Benita said, I didn't realize it was.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, it could just be watch and listen.
Tell her to show books. She has books. She does a virtual book club for those who don't know.
Oh yeah, good point.
She does a virtual book club, which I'm gonna pull it up to LinkedIn real quick. So this is what's cool about sharing it on my thing. I can go pull up her profile. There it is, Miss Benita Lee. Pull it up, view profile. And then she does her virtual book club, which I think she's taking a break from as we speak.
Taking a break from her book club.
Yeah. Said it's going to be back on October 13th.
Okay. And she did yes, absolutely. But she was doing a LinkedIn audio event the other day, and trying it out. I mean, it's cool that you can do all these, again, wonderful things using all this technology that we're able to do. And it's really cool is that you can see all the wonderful, cool things that you can do here through the power of audio and video now. So it's not just one thing. So if you want to do, again, you don't want to be seen, but you want to be heard, you can go back and click on it and boom, you can create your own like audio. You can create your own video. You can go, I mean, it's fun. And it's a great way to connect with people like what we're doing here now through experimentation. All this is experimentation of what we're doing. I mean, nobody starts out as an expert. Like, please, I was not a LinkedIn live expert. I was just a dude getting on a camera and doing stuff. So like getting on audio, doing video or writing, whatever the hell it is you want to do, man. Now we have all these tools and ways to kind of create, and why not do it? Yeah. Just kind of like what Ben was doing with the AI. Experiment with it, share it. I mean, look at all the giggles and stuff that come out of it, and great other stuff that you can actually possibly do. So it might spark plug somebody, go, holy crap, I need something like that to kind of help me, whatever it is, render art, render you're doing and creating different ways to kind of express yourself. So yeah, it's all about this, man. I'm all about that life.
Benita, if you want to come up on stage, you can nod your head for the rest of us to see you nodding your head, but no pressure.
I said, I remember you showing a video of your first stream, Gabe.
Yes. I did my first live stream. I actually did it as a show. I'm going to take this off my screen now. There you go. Yes, I did my first live stream back in 2019, and I went back and I was doing a live stream with other people to show them how you can actually use how you can actually use again all the tech and everything that you have with you. Like even now back behind me, I mean, I did a video. I mean, all the video stuff and cool stuff that you can do. Like I said, now you learn how to do this stuff here when it makes when it gives you the ability to do something that is different and will make you challenge what you do as a person. Like, people love to give excuses. People love to put things in front of them. And like, I'm glad that we did this, because this gives us a reason to experiment whether or not people would come into a live stream and treat it like an audio room. Like, would you come and hang out? And then, oh yeah, you can come and hang out if you just come over here. And you can come contribute. And what's cool about like some of these features, you don't have to be prominently present to participate. Right. I think that's the best part. You can just be here.
The other thing that I forgot to mention is that, like, say you're here and I know different people feel different levels of comfort approaching a stranger, reaching out to someone like, oh, I've seen your content, but I'm not sure I want to suddenly get on a video call with you, but I might send you a message. Here within Toucan, you can also click on somebody and just send them a direct private message. You don't have to use the chat in the lower right-hand corner, because if you do that, everybody's going to see it. But if you click directly on one person that you just want to ask them a question or say, hey, how you doing? You can just click on that person and send them a private message that'll only be visible to them. And then, you know, see if somebody actually wants to talk to you, if they're available, whatever. Getting back to the, you know, LinkedIn live stream, whether it's a video live stream, the only easy way to communicate with another participant is the public chat where everybody sees what you write. Or in a LinkedIn audio room, there is really no typing functionality that's integrated with that, right? Like,
no, not at all. All right. Thank you for sharing that, Ben. You've made my life sort of complete right now.
Wait, Gabe, hold on one second. I think Ben's got a question for us. What are you saying, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean show the whole video? Yeah, no, that's how I normally do it for the Multilingual Monday Meetup events. On like this coming Monday, 2 days from now, we're having an event on Toucan, and we are going to be sending out the entire Toucan video signal to LinkedIn because we want people to have the option of hearing and seeing the presenters through the LinkedIn live stream. Today's intentionally different. It's the invisible live stream. We don't want people to see it unless they make the effort to come join us on Toucan.
Yeah, Ben.
Get it.
All right, guys, if you're watching, thank you, Ben. You've made my life complete.
Oh, because of the Dave Grohl. Oh, you're putting that on your profile picture?
Watch this. There it is.
Nice.
It's already there.
Funny.
It's not. It didn't even take with 19th of a second for him to share it, and I go, "Oh my gosh!" Now there it is. So now people will look with confused delight, hopefully, at some point, and go, "What the hell am I looking at?" That is. They can go back to this live stream.
Creation. It's the creation from the Betty Crocker pot. You know?
Yes, exactly. So there you go. That is the profile for a while. So people are going to be looking at it and just like, where does it go back to? And we'll go, well, I had a conversation we were having a conversation with Birdie. We talked about her show and tell dolls. And then we talked about her cats, and her cat sparked
Dave Grohl.
And then Ben came on, started doing AI, and then he found a way to make Dave Grohl eating sushi
as a cat.
So again, another great moment.
There you go. Good point, Ben. The other one's still up, right?
And Gabe, Benita just said that I want Gabe as an avocado. That would be hilarious. Get his profile picture and then
totally makes sense. Yes.
Nice, he's on it.
So Gabe, somebody commented on your LinkedIn stream that the private messaging feature that I just mentioned on Toucan, I think reminds her about the backlink channels on Clubhouse.
Yes.
And I have heard about that. I haven't used Clubhouse much recently, but I would say that there's probably one important difference that I think on Clubhouse, if you're sending messages that way, people are going to see the profile of the person who sent the message, right? And then there's an option to connect with that person on Clubhouse if you want, or continue the conversation after the event.
Yeah.
In Toucan, if people just join an event one time, they don't necessarily have a full profile filled out. So if you send somebody a message, it's more about like the real-time communication, but it doesn't necessarily create the opportunity to continue the conversation later unless one of you had, filled out your complete profile that had a link to LinkedIn or a link to Twitter or one of your other social media channels.
Yeah.
Because in Toucan, for the most part, it's like Toucan's not a social network. It's just a digital event space. And when the event's over, you don't necessarily have an easy way to connect with the people that you met during the event. So it's
right.
If you want to stay in touch with somebody that you're meeting at an event, at least on Toucan, you need to like take that extra effort to exchange contact info, like, oh, here's my email or here's my LinkedIn profile or whatever,
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for mentioning that, because it's some people say that's a bad thing. Honestly, they'd rather have the accountability, or they'd rather that other people have the accountability of a message coming from an established profile. They might feel safer that way. So, it could be a pro or a con depending on how you're looking at it.
But again, look, to be honest, think of it in these terms, folks. Just because you meet somebody at a real live in-person event, do you really know that person?
No.
Just because they got a face and and they give you a business card that says, "Hey, I'm Dave Grohl. Here's my business card." Right? Dave Grohl. Yeah. So if you give that to them, do you walk away thinking, now I have a level of trust with that person? No, it's not so much. It's when you start doing the investigative work of somebody and figuring them out, whether or not that is the case. So, I mean, if you're going to do it, the thing about doing in-person or virtual events, you got to understand that that's how these things actually work. So trust factor is built over time. Trust factor is not built because you can validate somebody. Validation only is very limited. So again,
that was very profound, Gabe.
I know sometimes I have to be profound. I don't always lie to me.
It helps to balance out the weird news network and the
everything else, all the madness that goes in there. Every now and then, it's like when your mind swirls and okay, it's like this. It's like a hurricane. Like there's always a calm inside of a hurricane, right? The eye of the storm, when it gets over you, there's a nice calm that they say. And I don't know, I'm not from Florida. I'm just saying, I'm explaining how it's been told to me, is that there's a calm in the eye of the storm, and once it passes, that's kind of like me. My mind goes in like in a hurricane. It's going in like this, and every now and then it hovers over the right time of the calm of the storm, and I get to share something profound. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's why they call me a tornado, because I do bring and wreak havoc wherever I go. But then I don't know how to explain it, but there are moments that I have where I can be very I don't know, normal. Normal. That's not a usual term for me. So yeah, that's how it goes for me. That's how my life is. So I get to express it. And the fun thing is I get to express it with everybody. So I find that there's more people out in the world, more like me, more and more, that kind of align with that. So now it's just how those people come together. This is how many of those people come in. I love it that we get to share it in this community of all the awesome people that we get to hang out with. So yeah, it's fun. I don't ever not like missing out on these opportunities. So that's when people ask me, like Andrew, I was like, absolutely, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's see where this goes.
I was really happy when you said yes, because it's cool to get your perspective on things, or plus you helped me figure out how to turn off the overlay within Restream Studio.
Ben is showing the avocado, Gabe. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, what are you guys looking at? I didn't see it. Oh, did he put it in the chat on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, interesting. But who is that guy?
Hey,
Ben, you can show that on Toucan again if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do, because I mean, yeah. And then, Toucan, Julie, we can hear you. You're not visible or audible to the entire event, only to the people in the backstage pass circle. Yeah, thanks for coming to join us.
This is the one that I just signed for.
Nice.
Yeah, who's that person? Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, that one's cool too, though. But yeah, but who's the original guy? Like it's not.
I love.
Look at the one with the cheeks.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, at least you got the facial hair right.
I like the one of the guy putting the avocados,
Oh,
post
like this?
avocado on his face. Like posing with the avocado
Weird.
for the skin.
Yeah, Julie, you're saying the
Yeah.
avocado's good for your skin?
Yes, eating it and placing it on your face.
Yeah, I believe it. All those natural oils.
Also good for the skin.
That's right. Again, dual purpose. Yeah, yeah, it's got a dual purpose, much like the KFC fingernail polish.
Oh my gosh, what's
Right.
that?
Yes, there you go. That's how you use it, folks.
Julie, is there anything that you
That's
want to
your
show
new-
to the group today here on Toucan for the show and tell? Well, I
It's a
mean,
show and
that's the idea,
tell,
but you don't
Julie.
have to. But if you want to, you're welcome to. But if you're gonna do it, then we'll do it next. Like when Ben's done showing the Gabe avocado, you can go into presenter mode.
I just need that one clip of Andrew saying that.
Yeah, you need to put that as your profile picture, Dave. Seriously.
Okay, so Ben, whenever we get a good point to pause, I'll let Julie come up into presenter mode, and I think she's going to show us her dog.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you let
Ben.
me know if you need a cleaner picture too. Okay, I'll send it to
Julie,
you.
do you see an orange button at the bottom that says present? Yeah, click on that, please. There we go. Nice.
Hi.
Hi, Julie.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. Who's that? Bonefish?
Bonefish.
Nice. There's bone. Oh, that's right. You said you had another event right before this. So thanks for well, and now the toucan.
Yes, and my daughter's gonna be on a podcast. She's gonna kill me when she wakes up, but she's gonna be on a podcast to help other kids. So
She doesn't know that? You saying you booked her for a podcast without her knowledge? Cool.
Yeah, she's hilarious, and so it'll be well worth it. She's got one of the most wicked sense of humor ever, and
What platform will the podcast be on?
I have no idea. She's gonna send me the link, and so I will broadcast it to everybody on my page because I'm super proud.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Will it be a video podcast or just an audio podcast?
These are great questions. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. You'll probably make a post about it on LinkedIn later.
Yeah, once I know. She's gonna do have her listen to it first, and then at some point she'll join in, and it'll give us prime practice because we want to do a podcast ourselves, having the two generations. And like I said, people think we're like the Gilmore Girls, so we're pretty funny when we're talking.
Oh, you and your daughter together?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So, yeah.
Hey, Julie, I see the picture you have hanging on the wall behind you. So I'm going to bring this guy back into the camera for me. I don't know if you recognize him. It was I took a picture with this guy or of this guy when I launched the Snack Selfie Challenge back in August. And actually, Monique was the winner. And so Monique is getting a beanie with an image similar to this embroidered on it, like yellow stitching on a black beanie. It's a skull wearing the headphones.
And can I say that I beanie because of Julie?
Sure.
Hold on. Wait. 1 second.
Oh, we got more.
Is that true, Monique?
It
Are
is
you
true because she posted
are you two beanie buddies?
photo of her. Posted a photo of her with beanies, and then she said, "Oh, that is nice." Yes.
Did you make that?
No, I wish. This is from my daughter for my birthday last year.
Oh, she gave it to you? Did your daughter make that?
No, she bought it.
Well, that's cool. That's a nice gift.
Freaking awesome, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Are you two big on Halloween? Do you and your daughter enjoy Halloween?
Yeah.
Or you just like skulls?
I love skulls. I'm very Celtic.
Okay. Cool. I like skulls and I love Halloween.
Okay, well, we do have a lot of bloody handprints on our walls for like 2 years from Halloween. Like at Christmas, it was really great to have the tree in front of the bloody handprints.
Hey, red is a Christmas color. That's fine. You know.
Absolutely.
I love it, especially if you get some pine needles mixed in with the blood.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. It's just cranberry sauce. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure, of course, or ketchup, right?
I'll leave that. You guys can come in.
That's a great way to end. But yeah, no, cool. Thanks for showing us your beautiful dog and your skull painting. That's really cool.
I love that.
And,
that is awesome.
I'll just put the invitation out again for Heather in case she's on and
So,
wants to share anything. You know, anybody who's here with us in Toucan, if you wanted to show something, feel free to join us in the backstage pass circle. And
what I'm trying to remember what Shakespeare play it was where he's holding they're talking to the skull. Macbeth. Yes, I can't remember.
It's one of those. It's either Hamlet or Macbeth, I think.
I think that's something Julie should record since she's talking about podcast and doing that. Get a skull and like kind of and recite back Macbeth.
Do you know, Julie, which Shakespeare play is most associated with the guy talking to the skull?
Macbeth.
Okay. Cool.
So
hey, Julie, I'm gonna show you online sell these awesome jewelry for skulls. I had he was also obsessed with skulls, and then he showed me all the goods. So I'm gonna share. Yeah.
Also, really quick, because I'm friends with the people that run this company, I'm going to show off the Etsy store, the Etsy shop for Inky Black Design. Once I can just get my thing set up here. Because, Julie, you might be interested. I don't know. Not trying to push you to buy anything, but just want you to know about it. So,
not telling.
No, I mean, it's just, but just you might want to know. So, because also it's relevant cool. To Monique just winning the snack selfie competition. The sponsor
I got the beanie.
For the competition was this guy, Doug Lawson Marketing. And so the beanie, this is the beanie that is on its way to Monique. It just has the skull with the headphones logo embroidered on the beanie. But they also have mugs and t-shirts and stuff like that.
And Doug is going to be with you on live stream as well, right? Monday?
Yes, except I don't like talking about it as a live stream because I don't, I mean, it's cool. And thank you for mentioning that, Monique. On Monday, day after tomorrow, there will be an event on Toucan called the Multilingual Monday Meetup. And Doug Lawson will be one of the speakers. He'll be one of the presenters. It's the same platform. It's the same time. It's just on Monday. Different link, though. It'll be a link specific for that event. Doug Lawson and then also Zineb Layachi, they're both going to come and talk about different marketing strategies, whether it's helping you grow a company or help to grow your personal brand. And yes, as Monique implied, it will be live streamed. The first hour will be streaming out to LinkedIn for people to watch and listen to. But it's so much better if you come join us on Toucan because then you can interact with the other attendees. People can see each other and hear each other, and Monique, just so you know, you're blocking part of your camera. But no,
sorry.
No, that's cool.
Sorry.
Just letting you know.
Benita just asked.
What did Benita say?
Benita just asked when is going to be the next selfie group.
Oh, well, it's going to be in September, and I'm still waiting to receive a sample from the corporate sponsor so that I can take a photo to make the announcement post.
Oh, so like if we could get Betty Crocker too.
You know what?
Would you ever? I wonder if you could ever. This is just again how my wild mind
laughing.
How my wild mind works
Uh-huh.
is to actually try to make a Betty Crocker mix in one of the boxes. So just actually open the pack in there, and then crack an egg or
Oh.
and then
on the box.
Would you cook it in the box too, Gabe?
I don't. No, I don't.
Put the box inside the oven.
Look, I don't know if you cook it inside of it, but I think because I know it would melt. But I mean, just to mix it, like just to see that happen, just cut the top off, drop the ingredients, a little bit of water, a little bit of oil, and mix it in the bag and just do like a shake and bake almost, and just Mix it up and see what happens.
Well, what if it's like a campfire cake? What if it's
Yes.
the type of thing where it's like
Yeah,
mix it in the
right.
box and then like cook it over your campfire?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you could actually launch a product like
Maybe the box actually
that,
catches
guys.
on fire, but that helps to cook the cake, right?
That's the
Those popcorn things, like starts popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that with the Betty Crocker box.
Definitely. Yeah, cook it in a container. People love convenience,
There you go. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
if you're looking for it, I mean, I've seen people, that you see people like do things where they make it cakes in their coffee cups and microwaves. I don't know if you've ever seen. Is it? I've never tried it, but I've seen it happen.
It's super convenient, and then you don't feel like a fatty because you eat like half.
Yeah, self-control. Because if I see the whole cake in front of me, I can't have constraints on myself.
What? Like a mosquito
spider?
bite or some other kind of bug?
I'm not quite sure. I woke up with it a couple days ago, and so like the last 2 days I've just been doing the prednisone helping. But
does it itch or is it just a puffy thing?
Do you have any kind of superpowers yet? I'm just asking. Yeah.
Are you gonna survive?
Yes.
no, so we had worms at our house for like a couple weeks. Yeah.
What kind of worms?
So they were eating like cornmeal.
Oh, those little tiny ones.
You have a cornmeal?
But I didn't know that. So like they were crawling on the ceiling, and then they were dropping into the sink. And so the apartment complex came in, and then we were like looking through all my stuff. Nothing was there. And then we opened the cornmeal, and then there's these worms. And I was like, yeah. So, anyways, I got rid of the worms, and I got bit by a bug. I was like, it's like the attack for killing the worms.
Oh my god!
Revenge.
Huh?
Revenge.
This is a revenge story. Interesting
like, if you
plot
mess with
twist.
our worm buddies, you're messing with us.
Yes, interesting
That is
plot
a red-
twist. You crossed the line, Julie. They were like, you know what?
Warm.
You crossed the line with the bugs. This is a revenge plot story. This is how it goes. It's like, you took our food source, lady. It is time for us to now give you retribution.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Just make sure they don't. You're gonna have to sleep with one eye open for a while or something.
Or wear goggles.
Yeah.
No, what is Raising Hope?
No.
It's a TV show, right?
Horrible.
On which network?
And this is what you're watching.
You're hooked.
You're saying it's poorly made, or it's just like the things that happen in it are horrible? Ah. Funny. Julie, that reminds me of a funny and true story. Maybe I'll send you some pictures later to give you a visual on it. But when I was in college, I did a school play, and in the school play, in the same play, I was portraying two different characters. I wanted to make them visually distinct. So I grew out my hair kind of long, not super long, but long enough where I could make a comb over. And then I shaved off the top of my head so that it was like smooth and shiny, but didn't have no comb over. I'm sorry. Back then, the comb over was a different thing for Halloween or something. Anyway, basically, I just shaved the top of my head so it was smooth and shiny. And so the one character that I played was a butler, like an old butler in a tuxedo. And then the other character that I portrayed in the same play was like a younger guy, and the younger guy wore a hat, so you couldn't tell about the bald thing, right? And so two funny things out of this. One, after seeing, and then when I played the older guy, the bald guy, Butler Tuxedo, I also put like powdered sugar in my hair to make it look like gray hair or something. So two funny things about that. And one of them relates to the story you just mentioned with the stocking. But the first part was somebody from my school who came to see the play told me, like, they made a comment later. And it wasn't on social media. I think I heard them either they said it right to my face or they told my friend and my friend told me, whatever. But they were like, oh, yeah, Andrew's bald cap looks so fake. Like they thought I was wearing a rubber cap. And I'm like, sorry, you're an idiot because it wasn't fake. I was really bald, you know. And anyway, the thing that relates to what you were just telling us with the stocking over for sleeping, I felt really weird about being bald and getting into bed with my girlfriend at the time. Because, you know, like we're both in our 20s, but I look like a dude in his 60s or 70s, right? And it just made me, no, it weirded me out. And so when we got into bed together to go to sleep, I would actually put on like a beanie, actually, like a winter hat, because that way I didn't feel like, yeah, I just wanted to cover the bald spot because I didn't feel comfortable looking like an old man getting into bed with my 20-something girlfriend, you know. So anyway,
seriously, talking about bald Gabe as an avocado.
Oh yeah, do we have some new images, Ben?
He almost died.
Okay. Here, I thought he was laughing about my story. Oh my gosh, what the hell?
Ben just kind of like, hey.
Those are funny though.
The second.
All right.
Julie,
thanks for coming, Julie. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, come back on Monday if you can,
wants
Julie.
To see as well.
If you can join us on Mondays, it'll be fun.
The second image is hilarious.
Yeah, Ben, feel free to go back to presenter mode.
Yeah, please.
Because I can tell Benita wants to see this new image.
He just popped up the image while Andrew was telling his life.
We don't see your screen.
We don't see it. We don't see it yet. Seriously. We could do a whole Disney movie out of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Playing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. She's got the gun in the pot. Did you see that?
Yeah. What's up with that? The headphones? I guess because a lot of gamers wear over-the-ear headphones.
Yes. Yeah. So most gamers do, but I can't remember.
Wait, what is this also? That's some other game.
Wait a minute. I love the one with the hair, not the full. Yes.
Oh, I see. So he's holding it, looking very serious. Oh. Yeah, like instead of holding the skull, he could be holding the avocado, right?
No, seriously.
Oh, yo, I like the lower left because it's like an avocado skull.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Avocado.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So Ben, I have a question for you because you're using Midjourney in one of the public channels where other people are also generating their own artwork. One thing I'm curious about is how often do you start generating images and then notice that somebody else starts riffing off of the request that you put in? Right, but
it's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
You should definitely get the Crocker one and make a post on LinkedIn.
But have you ever seen somebody? Oh wow! But there's too many hands though. It looks, and they're weird looking hands.
Yeah, there's a hand over his head, a hand over that.
Oh my God! I love it all. Yes,
I like that one too.
that is like
That,
if I
that reminds
asked.
me of the lower left one, or the lower right reminds me of Salvador Dali a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like some weird
that's what I was
abstract
gonna
stuff.
if I asked
say,
that, if I
Andrew.
asked for painting.
Right. But so Ben, that's
Yeah.
cool. Ben, have you seen other people like type in a request that was similar to yours because they like the thing you were asking for, and then yeah, I wonder what that means.
Oh. Well, I love the fact that you're taking like very homely things like that, like Betty Crocker, and putting it together with Call of Duty.
Well,
it goes like now
well,
you got
see,
my
Ben,
mind
you're in a
thinking.
safe space right now, Ben. You
Yeah,
can show
dude.
things here that people won't see on LinkedIn. You know,
like Colonel Sanders on the toilet. I don't know.
Oh, come on, dude.
If he was sponsored.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
yo, Ben, could you do an Octane render of either the Betty Crocker thing or of the Dave Grohl sushi thing?
Oh my
Whoa, what's up with
God.
Gandhi there? Oh my God.
Gandhi working at Best Buy.
I love that one though, that Jesus just do it. Read your Bible. Just do it. There you go.
Just do it.
Yes.
It is, yeah. Superstar.
It's
Jesus.
sponsored, yeah. Oh God, that was amazing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I look
Totally Salvador Dali.
because like that thing in the lower left almost looks like a hand, but it also looks like a shirt, like a puffy shirt with ruffles.
Yeah, becoming the avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, just so you know, the audio stream right now is at almost 1 hour and 23 minutes. So I'm going to stop streaming to LinkedIn.
Yes,
but
by
we can
LinkedIn.
still be hanging out here in Toucan. I'm just going to end the stream because
I'm spending most of my day on the stream. I'm streaming anyway. I was before I came here, I was on with Brian Shulman and Nancy Barrows on Shout Out Saturday, and then I came here, and then I'm gonna go.
Nice.
I'm gonna go jump over to Luke's stream after this. He's doing a stream at 3 o'clock.
He is.
He is.
3 o'clock. What time? Texas time?
Central time. So yeah. So
It's
in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. He'll be doing a stream.
You know, there's one going on right now that I meant to go to, and then we lost track of time, or I lost track of time. Usama. you know Usama?
Yes.
He's doing one that started 30 minutes ago.
Oh,
and,
we're 30 minutes late.
Yeah, so I might try to check that out if we hop out of here soon.
Oh my gosh, look at this one.
That is.
Yo,
look at that.
Interesting.
Look.
It is.
You know what's funny about that is that the pit of the avocado looks like another avocado.
It is.
Right? It's not a smooth pit. It's like a smaller avocado.
So have you ever thought about turning these or taking these renderings, or I don't know if you own intellectual property of them, to like turn them into NFTs?
Uh-oh. Dang, it just ended again.
So you can create like NFTs behind it, so take tokens and make it. Yes. Does it matter?
Hey, sorry guys, I'm going to interrupt real quick. Just first, Gabe, I wanted to let you know the screen share accidentally turned off again, so you and I were on camera for a couple seconds. People get a little peek behind the scenes. You
can always hide your camera, right? Like
yeah, of course, but I don't mind because I got a blank wall behind me. It doesn't matter. So I'm just letting you know. But also,
it's okay.
I didn't know if any of us want to make some closing comments before I end the LinkedIn stream.
Come join us.
You mentioned Luke's thing. I mentioned Usama's thing.
Yeah, I mean,
A question for Monique. When's the next Panda Wisdom audio event?
We are trying to agree on our kind of topic related to job seeking. I think we want to bring in a recruiter to talk to questions.
Maybe Richie?
I don't know.
Maybe. It's okay. Yeah, I got to figure out what's up with my setup here in Restream because it just happened again. The image sharing stopped, and then Gabe and I went on camera again for a second. But anyway, sorry. So Monique, you're saying you haven't set a date yet for the next Panda Wisdom?
No, we haven't. But we has been busy traveling through conferences, and then Talia too. Next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks.
Need to get some Panda Express first for some expiration.
All right. Thanks for coming, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that artwork. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. All right. So I'm going to end the stream. If you're listening on LinkedIn, thank you. I'm impressed by your patience. And if we do this again, try to join us on Toucan because it's actually more fun over here.